What's going on, everybody? It's the Bulls Show, aka Aidan, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about a certain tweet that has come out in relation to a former Bulls player and Bulls commentator in Stacey King. He said basically that this player is going to be a very good player for the Chicago Bulls next year, and he's calling it, and that player is Coby White, ladies and gentlemen. Now, a lot of people have a lot of different type of situations in relation to Coby White. I guess different opinions. And he definitely got a lot of backlash based on what he said in that tweet. Just look at the comments. Go to Stacey King's Twitter. Look at the comments of the tweet, basically talking about Coby White, and you'll see the backlash that he got. You'll see everything in between. You'll see the positives. You'll see the negatives. But today we're talking about that tweet, what he said, and will it actually play a factor for the Chicago Bulls next year? And will he be right? We'll have to wait and see on all of these things, I guess, in the future. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about whether or not you believe Coby White will have a good season for the Chicago Bulls next year. Now, I know Coby White is not everybody's cup of tea, and I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be hating on Coby White in the comments below, but all I do in relation to this video is ask to keep an open mind about Coby White. Many people have seen him already get opportunities and him not take advantage of it. Many people still want to give him opportunities on this team, but as long as everybody's respectful, I know Coby White's a hot topic. I know everybody likes, there's some people that like Coby White. There's a lot of people that don't like Coby White either, or at least just don't want him to be on this team. A lot of people are very neutral on the situation. As long as we're all respectful and we can give our opinion freely and openly, I think that will be the key to making this video a good one, in my opinion. But let's get started on what Stacey King basically tweeted about. His tweet basically says, "This kid is going to have a hell of a year. I'm calling it now. Hold this tweet." He put the date on which the tweet was released. And remember, I said it too. Let's go. That's basically what Stacey King said. And it was behind a video of Coby White working on his handles. We know what Coby White's been working on in the offseason. He said what he was going to work on at the end of the season. And it's looking like it's coming to light heading into the next season for the Chicago Bulls. He was going to work on his physical appearance and his strength. We can clearly see that with Coby White, just like Io, just like Patrick Williams, all of them are working and getting better. You can see Coby White's physique has gotten better. Coby White's handles, he's been working on that. Many people might not like Coby White handling the ball, but that is a primary focus for him as well. And hopefully with his physical appearance being improved upon, his defense will also be improved upon, because I know many people have that critique about Coby White. His inconsistency in shooting was also a big issue for the Chicago Bulls last year. And hopefully with, again, the first full offseason that he's actually had to be able to train and work on his game, hopefully those consistency issues will become a non-factor and we'll see consistency out of Coby White. I think that's what many people want to hear or want to see as well. I guess the real question here now, ladies and gentlemen, is will what Stacey King actually said and what he's calling, what he's predicting, come to light? And I don't know the answer to that. I've got to be honest. How could anyone really say someone's going to have a good or bad season? That's very unpredictable. I remember countless times, even on this channel, I was talking about Larry Markkinen having good seasons for the Chicago Bulls and how this year's going to be the year for Larry Markkinen. And unfortunately, after his first couple seasons, it just wasn't really the same with Larry Markkinen. Same with Wendell Carter. And it's going to be the same with Coby White as well. I've talked a lot and praised Coby White a lot. I've always called him a very hard-working player. I've always called him a player that I have faith in, and maybe there's more shift towards people wanting him gone, and I can understand that. And of course, being in a contract year, it is probably now or never to really trade Coby White. But I have been that type of guy to really put a lot of faith in young guys when some of them might not deserve it, or some of them don't really show that they can really bring it at this level. With Coby White, the only thing I can really ask for is the chance. Coby White should get another chance on this team. And the reason why is, if his trade value was as high as it could possibly be, he probably wouldn't be on the Chicago Bulls team right now. I think most people would agree with that. I think everybody that's talking about trade issues or trade drama with Coby White is because the trade actual value of Coby White was very, very low. I remember back at the NBA draft, a lot of people were saying, let's just get rid of Coby White for second round picks. That's how desperate we are to get rid of Coby White. But the most important thing about the front office is that they can't seem desperate. They should not feel desperate to trade Coby White, because he still has opportunities to really prove to the rest of the world, to the front office, to Stacey King and to everybody else that he has a shot on this team and he deserves to be on this team. There are issues, of course. No player is perfect. He has his weaknesses. His weaknesses have been very big for the Chicago Bulls. In my opinion, he's supposed to be our bench scorer. And last season, he had a really big drop-off in points per game, but his inconsistency was the big issue. And we all know that. Coby White probably knows that as well. But opportunities will come for Coby White. We've heard recently in terms of the news that Coby White will not be traded, or probably will be dealt by the trade deadline, but won't be traded anytime soon because there's just no suitable offers for him at the moment. So with all that being said, I'm very happy that Coby White's going to get his chance. I'm really excited to see if he can really prove people wrong. It's a very interesting time for Coby White. It's a very interesting period for Coby White. And one thing we do know is that he has the work ethic to really prove us wrong. Will that show on the court though? That's the question. I'm very neutral right now on Coby White. If Coby White does get traded, it really depends on who he gets traded for me to be upset or happy about it. It's that type of situation right now. I'm not going to lie and say I 100% want Coby White to get traded, because that's not true. But it's also not true that I don't want Coby White to get traded as well. If the right offer presents itself, I would consider it. And I've always said that. I've always been honest. But I've always been honest in saying I like Coby White, and I still have faith in Coby White as well. I go against a lot of Bulls fans because of that. Not many Bulls fans like that opinion. And that's I guess, the hard part of being a YouTuber sometimes. Your opinions doesn't always align with everybody else's. But that's my belief. I believe Coby White deserves another chance. I believe that Coby White has a lot to prove. And I believe he's going to get this chance to really show if he should get traded or not. Is he likely to get traded? Probably. We've heard by the trade deadline is when it's most likely going to happen. But it's up to him. It's all up to him. The ball is in his court. If Stacey King calls he's going to have a great season, I respect Stacey King. And of course I want to see Coby White have a great season. If in the ideal scenario, Coby White, Io, Lonzo, Zach, DeMar, everybody has a great season. We keep this team together for a long time to come, and we go and compete for championships. That is the ideal scenario. That is the ideal situation, but unfortunately, we don't always live in ideal situations. If Coby White doesn't deliver, we're going to have to get something out of Coby White. It's the harsh reality. It's business as well. As much as we love the players, at the end of the day, it is a business. And sometimes things that you don't like in business often occur. So as much as we can criticize it or praise it, I think the ball is really in Coby White's hands. And he's working on his handles, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if the ball in his hands, let's see what he's able to do for the Chicago Bulls. All I can ask for is the chance. He's getting that chance most likely. Very, very doubtful to see him get traded before the season begins. So he'll have his opportunities. What can he do with those opportunities? And will he be able to prove people right and prove people wrong? Time will tell. But I think that's my video, ladies and gentlemen. It may seem a bit confusing. Again, I'm just very neutral. I really don't know what to say about Coby White that I haven't already said. I've done keep, waive, or trade videos when I've said that we should keep Coby White, and there are others where I've said we could probably trade Coby White. But I really felt like, to be honest, this was probably the best time to trade Coby White. I think we're waiting by the trade deadline. We're still going to get a bit desperate if we wanted to get rid of Coby White. I said that 6 months ago. If we wanted to trade Coby White, the end of the season would have been the perfect time. And it's been the end of the season. It's been through the off season now, and Coby White's still here. So his chance is coming. I honestly believe that, and it's up to him. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in another Chicago Bulls video. Have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.